I ain't saying what I'm saying that you think I'm saying, but if you think I'm saying what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna say this: we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there.
At what?
That yo Gotti, say your prayers. You better say your prayers.
You know they coming, don't you? You know they finna show up.
Bro. Hey, bro, that nigga got up there and said, they said, didn't CMG pay for your attorney $50,000? Yeah. But they didn't give it to me. He said, yeah. But they paid for it because you killed Dolph, right? Yeah. Well, that was your compensation, right? CMG said, well, yeah, they gave the attorney $50,000. Yeah, because I killed Dolph. You dead. He was an exec of that company. That's your brother. That's finna get, that's next. Watch, remember I told you.
But wouldn't it be smart to blame it on the dead man, though?
No, he was part of the company. They saying CMG, they're gonna classify it as a game. They gonna try to target. Now let's do the math. CMG and PRE shooting at the the back in the Carolinas. Motherfuckers doing songs, shot the Sprinter 100 times, bulletproof. Get dead. PRE, that's gonna take it and paint the perfect movie. These two things are gang, and your gang paid this dude attorney $50,000 because you hired him to do a hit for 100. They coming.
Damn.
I heard that. I said, y'all didn't hear that shit?
Yeah, I heard it when he was testifying.
Oh my God! I said, oh damn.
What do you say to people who be like Vlad's police?
Look, when you look at, you're talking about 2008, right? For 17 years, I've been doing interviews. The only time I've ever heard one of my interviews being used against someone in a case was Keefe D.
Okay.
And that's not even happening yet because he's still awaiting his trial.
Right.
So I've always been very careful about avoiding statutes of limitations. Now, look, if you're a Freeway Ricky Ross and you did 20-something years about being a drug kingpin, you've earned the right to come out and talk about it.
Right.
Right? Now, if you have an open murder, I'm not going to talk about it. But in the case of Keefe D, he felt he had immunity. He wrote a book that was on Amazon at the time that we did our interview, and he wanted to talk about it.
Right.
So we talked about it, and that's the whole Tupac situation.
Right.
That's the only time I've ever heard of, anything that we've done being associated with an actual criminal case. But the rumors and the stigma are going.
What you mean by that?
Pop Smoke. I get a call from Stunner in Republic. Wack, I'm on tour with Gang. We in Europe.
Yeah.
I'd never seen him. I'm hearing the song. I know the song. Never seen him, right? They said, Wack, man, we sending Pop. He want an Airbnb in Hollywood. I said, negative. Put him at the W. Actually, don't even send him to the W Hollywood. Send him to the W in Westwood. Right? That's what I tell him. Right? So I guess they didn't listen to me. I get a call 3-4 days later. Blueface and the baby was shooting a video. Blueface called me and said, Pop want me to come through the studio. I say, negative. I'm gone. He got some other shit going on with the vehicle. Right? Now let me understand. Let me let y'all know what we dealing with, right? Y'all know them Jewish niggas at them long sideburns?
We know about the vehicle.
Hold on, right? People look at them that don't know and think it's a walk in the park. They tied to some other shit. We got another community out here over there in Glendale. Armenian power.
Yeah.
Russians,
the
Ukrainians
Russians
and all that shit, right? They dress with loafers and slacks and all that.
They're real.
But they ain't
like that in New
played
York.
with because they tied to everywhere, right?
Right,
So I
beaches
tell
like
nephew,
that.
I tell Blueface, he got some other shit going on I'm hearing about. Stay away from that, right? So he called me 6 in the morning. He said, man, they tell me they killed him. He said, I'm glad I listened to you because we would have went from the studio to his crib. I'd have been right there. But here go the thing, right? Here goes the thing. It popped, and this was crazy. Because he claimed 6-0, don't he? If he would have checked in with his people, I'm going to be out there, right? Them people that came to get him was from the opposition. It was business for them. It wasn't even personal. That was just business for them, right?
No, but they called me.
It wouldn't have happened like that. It wouldn't, because he's in there wide open. Bro, the 911 call come from New York. I mean, a nigga in the house called New York to send the people.
Yeah, no,
This is a fact.
His uncle, that's a producer out there in New York, cuz called me and he was like, can you look up for Pop Smoke? I was like, where he at? He was like, he's at an Airbnb. I said, nah, it's already done. Because I said, you should tell Cuz to go get 2 hotels, stay in one, and then invite the other ones, like people that he want to bring to his room to another hotel, but sleep in another one.
But
he didn't
what's
want to
crazy
listen.
is they had already been